Good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome to My Sad Garden. Tomorrow is July edition and it's Texas and it's hot. And this 100-degree heat, it's not doing my garden any favors. The peppers love it. I'll turn you around. Peppers love it. I have a lot of those Hungarian hot wax peppers that I'm going to pull off today. And I'm going to pull off the shishitos that I've got going on. But the tomatoes, not loving this. They are not loving 100 degrees. And this happens every year. This is Texas. This is July-ish. And tomatoes are not having it. I'm going to look in my shed and see if I have a shade cloth to maybe extend this a little bit. But these might be done. I have one plant with a flower on it. Otherwise, they're done. And a lot of the leaves have just burned up. I haven't been home much this week. I've watered when I could. Actually, I wasn't even here yesterday. I had to work. But if I go in and take off all of these dead leaves, what do I have left? A stalk? And that's not going to work. Plants need their leaves to photosynthesize and be plants. There's my one flower that's left. So I'm gonna go in the shed. I've got my mosquito incense going on there, but I've got this umbrella put up, and it does help some. But that afternoon sun is straight on top of us, and even my glorious pecan tree cannot save us from this heat. So it's time to bring in some intervention. I'll see if I have a shade cloth. I feel like I do. I may be remembering an insect cloth, but I have some 6-foot plant supports, these guys but taller, that I'm going to try to rig up a canopy for these guys. Do what I can. Otherwise, I may have to start pulling these out. I've already pulled 2 because by the time I took all the leaves, all that was left was a stalk, and that won't work. So, so my neighbor tells me, just wait it out. They'll come back in the fall. And that did prove to be true last year. I got one more tomato after they came back, and I feel like for all of this work and all the babying that I do to these guys, one more tomato, when I have all of these starts ready for the fall, growing nicely, still looking fresh, I'd rather pull these out and make room for those. That's where I'm at with that. So if I have to pull these out, which I will wait a couple of weeks and see what happens with the shade cloth, if I have to pull them out, I'm going to just treat this like a new season, any other new season, and fill this back up with soil. Every season, it doesn't matter how much soil you put into this. It was up to here when I started, and this is filled in the bottom. These raised beds, they're filled up in the bottom with random wood that falls in, from the pecan tree. Wood and sticks and, whatever else, leaves, all of that is in the bottom of this. So this dirt soil settles, and it will continue to settle until we're good and established. This is my second year of these beds. So, maybe third. Nope, second year of these beds. So I just need to keep establishing height in these until they're not settling quite so much anymore. My point is, I'm going to go ahead and fill them back up with soil and do the amendments and all the things, and then I'll put all of those little tomatoes that are actually over in the pool garden right now, and then there's some on the chair and on the table. I'll move those in here, and then we'll do a good fall tomato garden in here. once I fix it. The peppers look fantastic. Peppers love the heat. Tomatoes hate it. At night, if it gets over about 80, they're done. They said it's too hot for us, and you're going to have to wait. And that's okay. I will sacrifice you for new because I prepared. The dogs are hot too. No, they're not having this either. It's just hot. It's not even, I don't even know what time it is. Let's look. 8:15 in the morning. Yeah, they're done already. So I think we're going to go back in and play house, and I'll look for that shade cloth. The good news is I don't have to mow the yard because it's so hot. It doesn't grow. The best part of the summer. All right, green beans. I'm really hoping these green beans make before. It looks like they're trying to right here. Because they're purple, I don't want to see them. Yellow squash. Cucumbers. Cucumbers, not having this. All the pumpkin vines are still hanging out, making pretty plants, and no fruit. And there's my little table garden. I'm going to move this chair, it's going to be loud. This set so many flowers, the little dwarf tomato. It set all of these flowers. No tomatoes. I really wanted another round of these. Yeah, it didn't happen, I don't think. This area over here is cooler. I think we've talked about this before, that this thistle area gets the most shade. It has the pecan tree helping along with that, whatever tree that is, and that tree right there. So this creates a nice canopy. That's my broken tree that I still haven't fixed. So it's actually still alive, leaning up on that pecan tree. Someday. But this area is much cooler, and that's why things are thriving in here. And I'm thinking about moving these okra plants out to the hotter area out here, and they might do a little better because okra likes hot, like peppers. So that's that. There's our little garden. Bitty bitty tomato. You want to see a real ground cherry? There it is, growing slowly. I'm happy that it's growing at all after our broccoli misidentification. And actually, it's time. It is time to start our fall seeds, like the broccoli and cabbage. What else? I was going to grow kale, broccoli, and cabbage. I think those are the three that I like, and I'm going to stick with what I know and what I like. I'll look in the fall seed book and see what else I have. Oh, carrots. Yeah. And I might try my hand at onions. I have onion seeds. This last year, I bought onion starts. Obviously, I have no onions out of that, so I feel like that was a waste of money. I even bought their special fertilizer. But anyway. Okay. Happy Sunday. Hope you have a great day. I'm going to go work inside most of this day. I need to go to the grocery store and restock and see if I can find a shade cloth for this tomato situation. Have a good week. I'll miss you. Until next time, bye.